go back to the channel today. Continuing with Claymore. Last video, watched episodes 4, 5, and 6. And we finished off the episode where Claire and Aki were at that city to deal with the, what did she call it? A voracious eater type Yoma. And then after that episode, we see Claire's past. Claire with Teresa. Me not knowing it was Claire, it's like the end of the first episode of their past. I wonder, yes, where Teresa is now. Since Claire decided on becoming a Claymore, how did it happen? Because Teresa left all that for her. Like, it's very interesting. And this episode is titled Mark for Death. I don't think it's gonna continue the past. Like, I felt like they wrapped up what they wanted to tell in those 2 episodes. So I'm not sure if we're going back to Raki and Claire or if we're still watching Teresa and Claire's past. Yeah. Yes. So now, for ado, let's continue. Now this is still with them. Maybe last episode of the past. I cannot tell. Marked for death. Teresa, marked for death. All of them. Her voice is deeper. Like, the voice actor could have voiced a guy, I'm trying to say. The perfect shonen voice. Is that Naruto? It is Naruto. But Teresa's number 1. Maybe together they could take her down, but I do not know. She must be like number 2 because Teresa's 1, yeah? 2, 3, 4. She didn't even move her damn sword. Because she probably did very fast. That too. And yet she's still not number 1. But them 3, or at least her alone, could probably... They didn't die though. Unless they wanted to, make it more dramatic. So everyone got pushed back. It doesn't mean your skills have changed, but if the old number 2 say you took one look at her and it's like, okay, you should know she must be strong. For a Claymore, this one has like a lot of personality. It's like a trail of 500. You didn't even hear her coming through if they were alive at the time. Just like Teresa. What's her name? Priscilla or whatever? She's still around? Oh, that's what they're all just like, oh. It's the first time they're gonna expect to pay her, but then she's not gonna even say anything about that since she's not a part of him anymore. Oh, she could stay. I thought there was more. Oh, you know, yeah. She's just so used to saying it. But I don't think they're talking about payment. They're talking about some, you can stay and eat or whatever. I don't know. The beds are like literally right next to each other, girl. She's not going nowhere. You can do whatever you want. I don't know if they're gonna find her or they're gonna walk into them. But they're all gonna jump Teresa, and they're mentioning the new girl like they said she's gonna pass Teresa at any moment. Not necessarily now, but with all of them they could do it. What happens to her? Like, she'd have to actually kill them, right? For them to be free. They're here already? Just 3? Oh, she doesn't sense Priscilla.
Yeah. 久しぶりだな、イレーネ。元気そうで何よりだ。首を取りに来たぞ、テレサ。できるのか、お前に。拘束権はいいが。
That's a whole different technique, bro. She's not even using this right at this point.
ここで寝てる子まで巻き込むなよ。心配するな。起きる頃には終わっているよ。
Like you said, you would want to take her on, but then you saw that girl and you're fine with it. She's not here yet. But you know, alone you can't do anything. Why are you here alone anyways? And the fact that Teresa has someone to protect, I don't think you guys can do it. This it'll be over before she wakes up. She's up. Are you gonna try to kill Claire from the bed? Oh, okay. And they accept her as a Claymore after all this? I'm so good. Didn't even sense her. Are they brainwashed too in the midst of changing to a Claymore? Because all of you were human ones. But she hates Yoma the most, like the other ones were saying, so of course she would act this way anyways. It seems so simple, but there has to be, like, there's definitely more than that. And she was just initiated. Because a faint smile. They all have to jump in. That's why it's going to be effective. And she's right in front of her, so there's no need to like really. This one Priscilla is like saying, oh, she's a villain that kills humans, da, da, da. It's her job to protect humans, she hates Yoma, this and that. But she's with a human little girl, so like you must know something I definitely even care about the details, but if she's with a little girl, I doubt little girl will be okay with her just killing for fun. I'm sure she can take him on. Now I knew she was going to like burst with power, but is Teresa still not going to use hers? And if she doesn't and she still takes them on that way, no matter how I think of it, she must have become a Claymore for or because of Teresa's defeat. Like how, why else? And it can't be for no internal revenge, because she seems, it's really confusing. This episode's titled Awakening again. I mean, last one was Claire's Awakening, but this one's Awakening, and I don't know if it's for Teresa, but now that you're using their own power, she could sense her better. The fact that she can still dodge them and quickly react to whoever is attacking her next, shows how good she is, even though she's still like, it's more harder to fight them all at once. But if it was anyone else, they would have already done the job. I mean, the awakening for Claire was Raki's like crying that, oh, don't die, I'll die too. So, ooh. Are they gonna fuse? Like, why the ones behind her? Just now that she doesn't know there's more. Did she kill her? Oh, I thought she got her arms too. Like she's a whole Yoma. All of these Claymores too definitely don't know what the organization's goal is. They just fight. True goal, I mean, because like this one, Priscilla has this whole world in her head. This whole impression of the organization. She got the other two. Please tell me it's her awakening and not this one. Oh, she got them all. That's why she's number one. And I know, like I was saying, okay, someone else could be number one because she's gone, but like still, if no one could really surpass her level, we could. The seat's vacant. She still remembers? She's thinking of, oh, I was thinking, yeah, she's probably not going to do it. But her thinking of her father, I was thinking, who's trying to awaken in this episode? Unforgivable. Oh, ooh, you just left such a danger alone. Should have killed her. Oh, she gonna chase them right now? We still have the awakening title unclaimed. I cannot roll my eyes hard enough. Ooh, she looks like a whole beast, eh? Not entirely, but she sounds like one. Because right now you're just like a real Yoma, through and through. And that's the easiest thing for you guys to kill. And that's what she hates the most. I like how they showed the past after not that much episodes in the beginning, just seeing like Claire and Daki, because now I don't even know who's still around. I just seen Claire. I keep saying, oh, hopefully they don't go after Claire. Of course they wouldn't touch her. Claire's a human. Her limbs are extending. She can't go back from this. There's no way she had killed her dad and they made you Claymore in like a matter of seconds. You're just blaming her now because who killed your dad then? Like, all the emotion going, you're just pinning everything on her now. That's why you want to take your anger out on her. Those bandits, no one was your dad, bro. Just use about 5%. They still didn't make it, those girls. She can't go back. She's already turning gray. She's extending and bending. And if she's a true Yoma through and through, she could probably go after Claire. Her mind's too messed up. the arms. I was gonna say that too, but I mean it's obvious. It's visually obvious. Looking at her logo, it's kind of similar to Teresa's. I think it's not like Teresa's, but it's similar. Girl, I do not know who killed your papa, but... And she's getting so mad at her, calling her a villain. A Claymore... And he ate them. It was a Yoma. That's why you hate Yoma. But look at you now. What? That's why I killed him. Your dad turned in... Oh, so Yoma was disguised as your dad. So they killed him, but without your knowledge anyways. She won't be able to hold the sword anymore. She's gone. But, like, we still didn't really see no awakening. Like, Teresa changing her eyes is not much. So does that mean she could be saved somehow? Or no? Because the last display of awakening we seen was Claire going... Like, suppressing the Yoki, I mean... Of course you don't want to, but you should just chop your head off right now. She's so old, bro. She was acting this entire time. She cut off Teresa's arms. Whoa, so what the heck does Claire do from here? She's so ugly, bro. Like, oh my goodness. So there it is. She's still running about! That's her in the opening! Claire. Or them. All of them. Ooh, of Teresa? Whoa, I'm getting deja vu. I feel like I've seen this scene before. Do you think she becomes... I'm talking to myself. Becomes a Claymore to take out this one? Now she's no different for what she went out to get rid of Teresa for. She's weird. She didn't kill any of the Claymore, and she killed him inside his order, but you don't want to know. You don't want to listen. Oh dear. It's gonna be up to Claire. Claire became a Claymore to get rid of her. Don't even look this way. It's... Should we go where? You're not gonna eat her because like literally there's no one around, and you would. So is it still in you after all this to not kill humans? Hear the music. Not killing her was a mistake because she's gonna come for you. This is crazy. The way Teresa died. Oh, I'm so mad. No last words, no looking at Claire, none of that. Because she just... Oh, Claire, I mean, Teresa let her guard down too much when she was in that state. Who could have thought that would have happened? Like, whatever happens, like, what was that? So then in the opening, I don't know what that... It could have been the one that flew off. You're Yoma now. Like, full on Yoma. Whatever she became. An awakened being. So she could probably, like, look like Teresa. I was thinking maybe someone was able to, but like, if that's the case, they would have to kill Claymore, which means that Yoma killed Claymore. But I don't think Yoma's strong enough to kill a Claymore. Unless you're Priscilla. I'm sure this is the last episode of the past. There's nothing else to continue from. Just that we know Claire's going to take out Priscilla wherever she is. It's so crazy. I didn't expect all that. Each episode is drawing me in way more. This is so good. And that scene when she was... I had deja vu for that 1 second. I don't know if I seen a YouTube video a long time ago, some type of top 10 anime betrayals. But it just... That was so familiar. They didn't even prepare you for her death. They just... The shock was there when she cut off her arms, and I was like, no, please, da. Ah, that episode's good. Oh my goodness. So now I know why. Like, she's become a Claymore. There's only one reason, and it's to get rid of Priscilla. She's definitely still alive. She's in the opening. I was like, who is that? I thought it was Raki. Raki because of short hair. Maybe they wanted anyone to think that in the first second. Oh yes, and I noticed these episodes have like a 1, a 2, or 3, like, so there's continuing. Not like the other episodes didn't, but like since they're doing that, it seems like it's going to really, like, you have to watch the next one right away. So, okay, after these 2 episodes, finally wrapping up what we started last video of Claire's past with Teresa, I think I'm going to end it here because, so we watched episodes 7 and 8, and from the titles I could see, they're 3-parters, right? So I don't want to split it up again. If I continue, like, all these episodes that are 3-parters are going to split up. So we watched 6 and 7, right? No, we watched 7 and 8, yes. And then next week, we'll watch this 1, 2, and 3-parter episode. And then for the next week, we have, like, the 2-parter episode. And then it's another one. And then the other week, 1, 2, 3 again. It'll be together. And the other week, 1, 2, 3 again. You know? So it'll work if I stop here. And then the next week, it'll be 1, 2. But then this is another 2-parter. So maybe I should watch 4 episodes. And then... maybe... I don't know. We'll think about when we get there. But I think it makes sense to stop here. I really wish I watched the past episodes just straight through, so it was all 4 episodes of it. I could have done that, but I just wasn't expecting that so early on. But the way I've experienced it by watching these 2 episodes today, 2 episodes last week, it still worked. I liked it, and I remember everything that happened. It made me more excited to continue and see what was going on. I don't think I would have been able to handle all that information, and then just her death last week, just like that, consuming it all. So I'm glad I got to just split it up and watch it this way. So Claire definitely is a Claymore to get rid of Priscilla, but I just don't know how she became one. Like, I think before I was like, how would they have accepted her because of everything that Teresa's done and stuff. But now that Teresa's dead, the human girl had really nothing to do with anything that really went on. Just her being there and like giving Teresa feelings. Like, Claire did nothing wrong actually, but since she witnessed Priscilla killing all of those really, really strong, and then herself being strong, now the organization doesn't have her. So witnessing all of that, being the only survivor, I mean, I feel like they would never really turn away anyone that wants to become a Claymore, whatever their shady business is. But yeah, so I'm just going to end this video here. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you didn't. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.